terrific look at the city of Memphis, Tennessee on the banks of the majestic Mississippi River. And before we get...
Well, guys...
Interesting strategy, DA. Thank you. Jordan shoots a high percentage from the field. You can't fault him for using that logic. And Steve, mental fatigue is an issue that can play a factor when the season is in full swing. Is it more on the coach or on the player to keep the team focused on their goal?
I think the organization. I think your teammates, your coaches, whoever it is, to keep that camaraderie going. But ultimately, it comes down to the player. You had that responsibility. The coach can coach you up, but you got to find a way to get out of those ruts.
You can see where it ultimately would come down to the player.
Yes, totally agree.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Patrick Beverly out there with Bradley. Then there's Gallinari. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Harris in at the 4 spot.
Michael Green with the height and the bounce to do some damage inside.
Bradley dishes to Jordan. Tries from 10. The Grizzlies pull it in. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
Guys, you don't have to be a rocket scientist to figure it out, though. If you're going to shoot in the low 30s, you're going to end up losing a lot of games.
They couldn't hit a thing out there. With that awful shooting percentage, you will be lucky to win one game in this league.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
There's a screen. Gasol a screen. The pass to Evans. Just 5 to shoot. And the wide open shot from Green. Here's Gasol, and Jordan sends it back.
DeAndre Jordan is a force on defense. Tough to finish when he's lurking.
Out to Harris. No good on the shot. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Got a piece of it, and it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. Bradley on the double team. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. And here is Los Angeles now. And Beverly kicks to Jordan. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Jordan's got his first basket.
Boy, DeAndre has gotten more and more comfortable from inside, really making a name for himself down there. For DeAndre Jordan, he doesn't do a lot of things on the floor, but what he does do, he does extremely well, in my opinion. One of the best dunkers and finishers inside. He's also a fantastic rebounder on both ends.
Clock is at 3, and here's Conley outside. And again, Memphis no good.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Out to Gallinari. The 3. Gasol with the rebound. Gasol's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Stolen by Beverly. And now the Clippers on the break. From deep. But they recover it. Dishes to Bradley. Jordan high post. Gallinari outside. Bradley, that's for 2. Gasol with the rebound. And with Jordan, it's not a knock to say he doesn't do too much. You know, Steve, he knows exactly what he's got to do and how to execute it. He's very much a classic center.
Yeah, he is. He's a throwback center, and he stays within himself. But what he does at an elite level is rim protection, rebounding, and finishing.
Beverly for 3. Unable to get that one. And Memphis the other way now. The last time these two clubs came together was also in this building, with an unfortunate ending for the home team.
Yeah, and what a gut-wrencher it was for them last time they met. Ended up on the losing side in that one.
No one near Conley as he lets it go. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans.
Tyreek has solid floor awareness. Outstanding at knowing when one of his guys is open.
The 3 from Bradley. It's rebounded by Memphis. Tipped away. Brooks against Gallinari. Evans goes in. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Outside Jordan. It's Bradley on the wing. Over Evans. And that one comes up a bit short.
There does come a time when you haven't made anything all quarter long. Pass the rock.
To the middle, here's Gasol, and count it. He'll head to the line with a chance to make it 3.
He has slimmed down a lot from his rookie season. Marc Gasol still strong enough to power through contact.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Martin's checked in for JaMychal Green. Parsons comes in for Brooks. McLemore's checked in for Tyreke Evans. And it's Chalmers in for Mike Conley. Here's Johnson. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Attacking on the interior, I like that attitude.
Memphis leading. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Pass to Martin. Makes it off the glass.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Williams for 3, sinks the three-pointer. Williams has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Quick feet, quick release. Hard to check Lou Williams from beyond the arc.
And Chalmers kicks to Martin. Passes to Gasol. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
Tough screen set there, and the defense was not prepared for it.
Here's Thornwell, and that's not going to go. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. And Austin Rivers, Father Doc, is the head coach, of course, of the Clippers.
And I think it's because we've always had that type of relationship.
Always an entertaining dynamic when you have a father coaching his son. We've seen it in college basketball a few times in the past, most recently at UCLA. But this is a first in the NBA.
It looks like it doesn't make any difference in the case of Doc and Austin Rivers. He's just one of the Clippers, and Doc doesn't treat him any differently.
Well, up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
I mean, through one, you have to like the effort, especially on that defensive end.
There are several ways, as you know, to take control of a game. Getting stops is one of them.
Here are the 5 the Clippers have to start the second. Thornwell is out there with Johnson. Then it's Williams. Then there's Austin Rivers. And Harrell's in at the 5, roaming the paint. You think back to the start of Austin Rivers' NBA career, and you see just how far he's come as a player. Has always had the physical skills and speed, but has made big leaps, I think, Steve, in his play.
You know what? You're right, Kevin. Looking back at his rookie year, he just seemed overwhelmed. But now he's on the floor. He looks in complete control. Game has slowed down for him. He has become a much more efficient player.
Clippers moving the ball around. There's Williams with the 3. Not going to go that time. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. On its way from Parsons for 2. That's good, and so Chalmers with the assist.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Harrell the pass to Williams. Over McLemore. And it's Williams again missing. Memphis leading by 5. From deep. And Ben McLemore gets the 3.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Johnson, nice persistence to tip it back up and in. Johnson's got 6.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. This is a look at the NBA's assist leaders for the last 10 games. Gosh, can these guys throw the ball around the court? Here are the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. 5th, Lou Williams.
And those games have seen him dropping more dimes than you might have thought possible.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Parsons' shot is off. Clippers trail by 6. And the bucket counts. 3-point chance here.
And a lot to like about that play, particularly how it ends.
Yeah, at the rack. That's what you want in transition, a high percentage look.
Every NBA player, Steve, believes in themselves, but some take it to the extreme. When they're on, they're on. And when they're off and cold, they just kind of lose interest, it seems. Which players do you think have this irrational confidence, if you want to call it that?
I think J.R. Smith, every shot, anywhere he feels is going in, and he will still take shots. He has amnesia. He could be 0 for 10 and keep shooting the basketball. Jamal Crawford is another guy. Those guys, they keep firing. Damian Lillard, they will keep shooting because they feel.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. And that last replay, courtesy of Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. Knocked loose. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Williams leading the charge. He dishes it to Rivers. Over McLemore. The shot by Williams, no good.
Well, this is why you see guys shying away from their mid-range jumper. It's a bit of a lost art.
Martin dishes to Chalmers. The Grizzlies with another miss. Clippers trail by 4. Here's Thornwell. Good. The nice assist for Williams. Thornwell's got 5 points in the quarter. The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, we know the Clippers are one of the best teams in the league, but are they good enough to win it all? Coach Doc Rivers talked about overcoming the super teams they face. He said the big 3 in Boston, put them together, bam, we won. We had Miami, Golden State, but there are teams that still poke through. Dallas did it, and that's what we're trying to do. Kevin?
And with Doc in control, the Clippers, DA, will always be in contention for a title. Thanks so much for that terrific report. Clippers have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. And as good as Gallinari can be on the offensive side, Greg, he's a bit of a one-way player.
Yeah, and Gallinari is best in a situation where you can kind of hide him on defense. You want him out there on the floor due to his genius in terms of the offensive game, but he can't hang with most starting caliber forwards defensively.
Bradley against Evans. Outside Gasol. .55 seconds left in the first half. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Outside for Jordan. To the right side. Beverly for 3. They get the rebound. Out to the right wing. Fires the 3. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Beverly. Memphis has gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Got a piece of it. 2 on none. No one back to stop this. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Gallinari, very unselfish, draws a lot of defensive attention, which often leads to open teammates.
The Grizzlies have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. No good on the free throw.
Shooting for Memphis.
And he sinks the second.
To me, what is most impressive about Mike Conley is his decision making. He's a guy you can trust to handle and run your offense.
Jordan kicks to Bradley. Here's the 3. And no good trying to get that one. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been... Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good game we have here after one half of play. A pretty close game for the Clippers throughout the first quarter. Their largest deficit of the period was just 4 points. They were right there within shouting distance the entire time. They had a slight edge on the scoreboard in the second quarter, but only by the slimmest of margins. And taking a look at the Clippers, Kenny, what did you see out there?
Well, I love the way they're pushing the tempo.
That's it for halftime.
third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. The Clippers in the lead. In the post, it's Green and Gasol together. Conley out there with Evans, and it's Brooks in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
And maybe no team in this league more connected with the city than the Grizzlies are with Memphis. A common identity, grit, and grind defining them both.
Gasol kicks to Conley. They kick it out to Green. 5 to shoot. Gallinari with the steal. Bradley against Evans. Beyond the arc. Jordan kicks to Beverly. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Gasol's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Conley the pass to Gasol. And finished off by Gasol.
Gasol is just so long. When he's driving to the hole, there's not a lot you can do to stop him.
And the Grizzlies began their first 6 seasons, of course, in Vancouver, British Columbia. Now, hard to believe they're in their 17th season here in Memphis.
You know, they found a home on the banks of the Mississippi, a loyal, passionate fan base. It's a small town, but that fosters the family relationship between the players and the community.
Knocks it loose. Here's Harris, and slam dunk by Harris.
Good open look. Avery looking poised with the ball in his hands, making decisions.
The Grizzlies trail by 5. Conley kicks to Gasol. Evans setting the pick for Gasol. Conley with it, picked up by Harris. Memphis moving it around. Cans it from downtown. Evans has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And it's good to see Tyreek working on his perimeter stroke, showing signs of improvement, shooting from deep.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run for him there.
The defense looks done right now. No hustle or real desire to get stops.
Brooks dishes to Gasol. 6 on the shot clock. Over Harris. Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Gasol.
Great play calling. Execution. 3 for 3 to start the half.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
And the difference on that night, their ability to knock down triples.
What they did, they made a serious effort to generate good shots along the perimeter. Extremely accurate.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. Johnson comes in for Gallinari. Lou Williams is checked in for Bradley. And it's Austin Rivers in for Patrick Beverly.
And defensively, these guys are looking for answers since halftime. They've seemed disjointed and out of sync. They have got to get back that rhythm defensively.
And that replay brought to us by Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. One of the more exciting plays in basketball. Rivers against Chalmers. Feeds to McLemore. Pass to Martin. Kicks it to McLemore. Clock at 6. Davis sets a screen. It's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from McLemore. You know, Smitty, you had a long career. What was it, 14, 15 seasons you played for the Spurs, who've led the way on resting players and certainly extending their careers.
Yeah, it is, Kevin, but it's hard for me because I look at it as from a fan standpoint. When I played and now, you know, you have that kid and his dad coming to the game, and he doesn't get a chance to see that star player. And a lot of times there's 2 or 3 guys that sit out. I understand the rest is needed because it's a long term, but I wish guys could find a way, and coaching staff and organization, maybe have rest days as far as practice, but let the guys play because kids want to see their stars play.
Right, but in the middle of your career, are you thinking, hey, I want to play long term so this rest is good, or are you saying, forget the rest, I want to play?
I just want to play. I mean, I think one thing is I never thought about long term. I just wanted to play the game that was in front of me, the practice that was in front of me, the preseason game that was in front of me. You just wanted to play. This is a guy who knows how to orchestrate an offense. Terrific lead pass.
They get it again. There's 47 seconds left to play in the third. Outside Martin. Parsons on the wing. Williams for three. They get the rebound. Jordan kicks to Harrell. A second chance effort. The feed to Rivers. Jacks up a three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Rivers has got 7 points. And here is Chalmers. Memphis shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
So both teams changing it up here. And so Chalmers nails both of them.
Taking advantage at the charity stripe like he always does. Terrific touch.
Williams, that's a two-pointer. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. The Clippers on top, up by 3. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. Let's hear what Doc Rivers has going on over in his huddle.
Hey guys, come on, let's close this quarter.
Welcome back as we get rolling once more. The fourth quarter right ahead in what's been a very well-contested game. The Grizzlies trail by 3. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth, Williams and Gallinari at the 2 and the 3. Jordan is out there with Harris, and it's Rivers in at the 1.
Tyreek is good at playing bigger than his size. A great finisher, close to the cup.
Williams from outside. A three-pointer is right on target. And the Clippers lead by 4.
Unable to close out defensively, even against the smaller shooter.
Yeah, but out on the perimeter, a lot more space. It all evens out.
And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Jermichael Green, he's checked in for Martin. And then for Los Angeles, Bradley's checked in for Williams. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Austin Rivers. Here's Evans. That doesn't go either for Evans.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
The Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And play stops as it looks like they call an over the back here.
Yeah, but at least he's getting after it on the backboard, but got a little carried away on that one.
When you're assertive, when you're being physical, good things tend to happen, except for the foul calls.
Yep, it goes, and the Clipper lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Brooks.
Whenever a guy is open, Conley will find him. He has a talent for getting the ball to his guys quickly.
And Bradley gets it to go.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Grizzlies have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Evans against Bradley. And it's Evans missing.
Lacking confidence right now in his offense. He's been shaky all period.
Now the dish to Harris. And here's Bradley from 3. A putback, and there's Jordan putting it right back in.
With his size and athleticism, no wonder DeAndre Jordan is one of the most fearsome rebounders in the game.
Conley against Beverly. Green, the screen. Here's Evans. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Brooks. 7 points for Tyreek Evans.
Tell you what, I love that he didn't get rattled after being blanked in the first half. His shot has been absolute money since then.
Off with the layup.
How does he miss that layup? He's too good to be doing that.
A 3 ball. Bradley with another miss. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Right side, Conley. He kicks to Evans. They set the screen. Good looking screen by Gasol. Conley gets the bucket.
You know, when they're searching for a basket, they look to Mike Conley to deliver. He's never rattled in big moments.
Beverly against Conley. And it's Patrick Beverly with the three.
Oh, okay, it's on. Trading blows here from distance.
You know what? Both sides are in rhythm. The defense out there having no effect.
And DeAndre Jordan throws it down. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 12 rebounds.
Most of DeAndre's field goals are dunks. Exceptional at getting great position down inside.
Brooks against Gallinari. Here's Evans. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Evans has got 6 in the quarter.
Tyreek is used to having the ball in huge moments. Doesn't shy away when the spotlight is on him.
And the Clippers call time here. They're ahead by 4. 1:43 left in the fourth quarter. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, DeAndre Jordan.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
Marjanovic checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Alden.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. He was very adamant in the huddle. He said, don't let up now. Stay aggressive and do the things that have gotten us this far. We're almost there, guys.
Very consistent from long distance. Beverly a floor spacer offensively.
Over in the corner, Green. Ball's knocked loose. Conley with the three. The rebound by Marjanovic.
You won't see him miss many of these. A wide open look from distance.
They grab their own miss. Kicks it out to Bradley. Shoots the three. Bradley with another miss.
Yeah, another missed opportunity, and you can just see the frustration.
He wants to help his team, but when you're in position to finish, it's hard to turn that down. The leadership Evans gives this team. When the game is on the line, you can depend on him.
Harris. And they go to the intentional foul. Full 24-second shot clock. There's 39 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Goes up again. Harris missing again.
And that's the look this offense is designed to produce.
Always frustrating when you do everything right, yet just can't complete the play.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5.
Here you have the consummate pro. Rare to see Avery Bradley complain or give anything less than 100%. Nice job at the line to expand the lead.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. They trail by 6. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And this huddle up about 2 things, the quick shot and then the quick foul.
And you're right. And if they do get the bucket, you love to foul someone who isn't automatic from the line. That would take good denial of the ball on the inbound.
Cornwell, he's checked in for the Clippers. Back to Green. Brooks outside. Conley with the three. The rebound by Marjanovic. And he commits the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. Timeout called, the Grizzlies. They're trailing by 8. 16 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, what's your take?
Yeah, it's a dejected group of guys. I mean, they've got a lot of pride, and just hadn't happened for them here tonight.
The most important thing to remember, it's not over, but they have to step up on both ends to have a chance.
Parsons for 3. No good on that one. Now here's Beverly from deep. He doesn't hit that one. So the Clippers with the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about them?
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg